way.
Someone's
This is
here.
crazy. No way. Mm-mm.
You're here.
I should have done my makeup. What the hell?
No, you look naturally pretty.
Man,
This
I'm
is
in
how
my
men like to see women.
eating shirt, no makeup, no nothing. This is insane. Okay, Kendra, I'm about to die.
Don't die.
Okay,
We need you to stay alive.
Daphne.
What's your name?
Montreal,
Daphne, where you calling us
Canada.
from? Oh, you're in Canada. Wow.
I'm 37.
How old are you? Your light is perfect. Can you just bring the camera up a little bit so it doesn't cut your head off?
Girl, I wasn't ready, okay?
Everyone is saying you're so beautiful. You're perfect.
This is going... Girl, I'm going to try to stay alive just for you. Hey!
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey.
I'm going to try this. Yeah.
You ready? Okay. Daphne, what you do for a living, love?
Right now, I'm changing career. I used to be a correctional officer for like the last 10 years, and now I'm a mortgage broker.
Okay. We have a delay, so we're going to wait just before you answer my question. Count it ahead to 7 seconds, okay? So we were doing so good, Daphne. All right, here we go. So Daphne in Montreal, Canada, 37. She's changing careers. Wait 7 seconds. Tell me what your new career is going to be again. Daphne, you have to wait 7 seconds to after I say it.
I'm a mortgage broker now. Uh-huh.
A mortgage broker. Okay. All right. Do you have any kids? If so, how many? Wait 7 seconds. Daphne, you have to wait 7 seconds before you answer, okay?
This is the tricky part. I have kids. I have 3. I have twins. And I just got a baby. All
they
3,
are biologically yours.
My twins I have from a previous relationship, but I'm single mom now. So I raised my boys alone. And age was coming up. And for a few years, I was thinking about having another child. Never met the person I felt like I wanted to have that kid with. So I just took matters into my own hands and I decided to get inseminated. I got a baby. I have a 1-year-old.
Okay, so are you pregnant or you had the baby?
She's 1 year old now. Mm-hmm.
She's 1. Okay. So, and then that one is by a sperm donor. Okay. I think that, listen, there's a lot of women who might have to think about that. There's women that, like you, want children, can't find a partner to procreate with. If you have the means, you know.
Just do it, girl. Don't wait. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay. I respect that, Daphne. All right. So, Daphne, what's your zodiac sign? Wait 7 seconds.
I'm a Sagittarius. Fire, baby.
I love your joy for life.
I am. That's me.
Okay, yeah. I love your joy for life. All right. What kind of man you looking for now, baby? Wait 7 seconds.
Girl, I want me a fine American. Okay. He has to be an American, please. I would like Florida. My ex-husband was in Florida. And so, yeah, this didn't work out. Came back to Canada to have my baby. He wasn't the one. I wasn't feeling it. I didn't want a baby from this guy. Anyway, so I'd like to go back.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, so you lived in America before? Okay. All right, so a fine American man, what's your deal breakers? Wait 7 seconds.
No more alcoholics, narcissists, mentally unstable. I can't do that. I'm done for the rest of my life. I need somebody that's stable, that's work oriented, family oriented, that knows what he wants. I want the perfect balance between family and partying because that's who I am. I'm not just a mom, I'm a woman first and foremost. So I need somebody that's going to bring that, feminine side.
Okay. So bring that feminine side for you. Okay. Could he have kids already?
Okay. I know I have kids, but they're young, so we can't both have young kids. Like somebody's got older kids. Older kids.
So you want him to accept your 3 kids, and one is a 1-year-old, but he couldn't have a
Kendra,
1-year-old that you would be willing to
it.
accept.
I've dated somebody that we all had kids the same age. Wasn't working out, girl. We can't. It's just chaos. It's crazy. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, yeah. I want kids, but older kids, please.
Okay, she said her experience is teaching her that this man cannot have
I'm
a
sorry.
1-year-old like her.
Pass. No.
Does he have to look a certain way? You already saw that American man, right?
Any shades of dark, any shades of black, from light to dark. Just want him to be fine, looking good, hardworking, because I'm a hardworking woman. And I'm not looking for anybody like taking care of me, but I won't say no if you want to, cash app or anything like that. I'm not going to say no.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Okay, it's time to be real. Yes, he has. Yes.
What's the minimum? Wait 7 seconds.
Minimum 200. That's okay. 200. That's fine.
I'm laughing because you're saying 200, like, I mean, I guess. So what did your ex-husband do? I'm assuming your ex-husband made a lot of money.
Okay. Anyway, my ex was making money, I assumed. He was taking good care of me until I moved my ass to the United States for love. And then there was not much money. So he was just basically living on credit, creating fake companies, having money during COVID, those relief money, we had a good time with it. But I guess now IRS is running after him, so I had to run back to Canada because it was Kendra. It was just fake. Everything was fake. I thought I knew the person. I did know him, and it was nothing that he was projecting. Wasn't working. None of that.
All right. I gotta jump in, so I'm gonna let you respond to the cousins. A couple things. Do you make 200K yourself?
Okay.
Wait 7 seconds.
Okay, people are like, they can't believe I'm with you, girl. They're going crazy. Hey, okay, my immature people hitting up. Okay, I don't make 2. I make 100. I used to make 100 as a CEO back in Canada. So now that I changed job, it's to level up. You don't change job to do less, right? So I have my goals, and I always achieve my goals. I'm not trying to brag here, but I'm a hardworking sister. So I used to make 100, working myself towards 2. So I want this person to be, next to me.
How old are your? You have a 1-year-old, and how old are your twins? Wait 7 seconds.
Yeah.
9. Okay. 9. So you described one of the most popular men on the planet. So you want to be black? Does he have to be a certain height?
I'm a tall girl, so at least 6.
Okay. So at least 6 feet, at least 200K, and very fine black man. Do you want to be in a monogamous relationship?
Girl, hell yes. I ain't sharing. Okay.
Okay. Have you
I'd
ever?
be open to
Okay, I have a question.
150 if he's really fine.
Okay, so let's just say 150. Have you ever dated a man that had all those
I
attributes?
did. I did, but
What happened?
I was the problem. I wasn't serious back then. I'll be honest. I
So
dated international.
you had
Like I dated white, black, name it. I'm an open person, but I want.
I'm gonna let you respond to this because this is what's gonna be said if I make you a highlight. You're a beautiful girl, but we're gonna do the Kendrick Ham in a second. What would you say to the person that says you want a man that makes 200K, 150, tall, 6 feet, and fine, and you have 3 children? What would you say to the person that doesn't think that that's
I bring to
possible?
the table. Period.
What do you bring to the table?
I'm a very family oriented person. I am a queen and I expect myself to be treated as a queen, but I also know I'm going to treat my man as a king because that's the way I do. That's the way I roll with my man. I take good care of
Right.
them
But
in
this
every way.
man, but you take good care of him, but this man also has to be open to taking care of 3 kids that
I'm
are not
open to
his.
kids too, but I said older.
Right, but he has to be willing to take care of your 3 young
Yeah,
kids and
yeah,
you. So that's 4 people.
definitely. Yeah.
And you don't feel like that's odd to ask a
No,
man to do.
because if you just want to date, no. But what I'm doing right now, I want something serious. So obviously, we have to blend. I have to accept his kids. He has to accept my kids. We're blending. If it's just for dating, just a good time, okay, whatever. No, I don't want that. You know, my kids are not gonna see these people. But if it's for serious, like serious purpose, yeah, we're blending. I'm taking care of his kids, and he's taking care of mine too.
Do you want more kids?
I'd like maybe one last one.
One last one. So this man has to be able to afford to take care of you, your 3 children, his
Sorry.
kids. Hello? Okay. So he has to be able to afford to take care of you, your 3 children, himself, if he already has kids, and then potentially another child off a 200K
Yeah,
salary.
yeah. Because yes, Kendra, because it's not all on him. The way we're saying it, it's as if it's all on him. We're a team, so whatever he's bringing, I'm a match it.
But listen, I love this conversation because in the beginning you said that if he had a 1-year-old, you would not accept him. But yet and still, you want him to accept your 1-year-old. It'd actually be a provider in some way. It'd actually be the father to your 1-year-old because I do respect that you wanted to be a mom and you made it happen. But you wouldn't even sign up for what you're
I
asking
don't know,
somebody else to sign
Kendra.
up
It's
for.
just like all young kids. I've tried it. You know, I'm open.
No, but listen, and I get that, but can you receive that? You would not even sign up for what you want a man to
No,
sign up
that's
for.
not what I'm saying. It's just the kids,
You
the
okay?
kids,
Would
the
you
kids.
date a man? Would you date a man with a what? Would you date a man with a 1-year-old
It
child? You said you would
depends.
not.
I would have to really. I'm open, but I would really have to check it out because I don't want no baby mama drama. I don't want that. I don't know. The way I see it, I'm a solo mom. So I don't have no other parent giving me drama around. I'm a solo mom. And the thing is that if the man has a 1 year old with a baby mom, I just need his stuff to be settled, clear, healthy. I don't want no drama. I can't do that. No.
That's fair because you're looking at it from your point of view. And so, from his point of view, this is the things that men have shared. They have to be able to afford. So, yeah, they're not dealing with drama, but they have to be able to provide for kids that they did not create. And you have three, and
100.
they're beautiful.
100.
Kids are a blessing. Right, but they don't know your kids like you know your kids, and they have to be willing to love your kids, rightfully so, the way you love your kids, and provide for them, provide shelter, spend money. So yeah, they're not dealing with drama, but they have to what they worked hard to become, spend that money on your kids that they didn't create. And some men,
I
you
get
don't understand
that, but
that.
we're skipping steps. Like I'm not even there yet. At first, you have to meet the person. You have to see because that's not the way I see it. I don't expect somebody when I start dating them to provide for my kids. That's not how I roll. I just want to get to know the person. I want to get to know their values and everything. But obviously, eventually, if we do get serious, you need to participate. I can't just like be like, hey, let's just talk the kids, you know? Like he has to participate. But whatever I'm gonna ask of him, I want to match it too, and I will match it too. So if he has kids, obviously I'm gonna provide for his kids too. It's the way I see it, we all blend, we all put it together. So it seems because the way you're bringing it up, it's like I expect so much from him, but I'm not willing to give nothing. It's not like that.
It's not that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm talking strictly about money. So in the money dynamic, are you guys gonna go 50-50, or do you want him to spend more money on the household?
We can do 50-50. We can all put it in the same pot. We'll figure that out. We can do 50-50 to start.
Let's do to start. It will
I think
change.
when you are blending a family, you're putting yourselves together. No, we have to do one pot.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. They
Girl,
want to see how
I
you look,
wasn't
girl.
ready. I'm in my pajamas. Okay, so what's the Kendra cam? I have to get up? Oh, Lord.
You gotta stand up and we see your full body. Ooh, can you push back?
That's my
It looks
man
like you're in great shape.
here.
You had a baby a year ago? You have no stomach. You look good.
Thank you, thank you.
You
Yeah,
look good.
1 year ago.
So you want to move back to America?
Florida, please.
Okay.
I can do
Florida,
ATL.
All right. Florida, or she can do Atlanta. Daphne, when was your last relationship, baby?
Girl,
2 years ago.
Don't ask
You don't have
me.
to answer.
Ask me the question.
No, I just hold on real quick. That I was burping. I literally was burping. I was not making a smirk in that moment. I literally was burping. So that was not a Kendra Shady moment. I was burping. You're good. 2 years ago. When was the last time you had sex? You don't have to answer.
The question I thought you were gonna ask and you're asking. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve.
Say again.
And before that, it was
okay. What are 3 flaws? I can't hear you,
before New Year's
baby.
Eve, it was 2021.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
My openness. I need to be more open and less stiff. Definitely. I'm working on that. Lower, not lower, but not be so hard on people, whether it's like family, friends, or stuff like that. I need to be cool off a little bit. And my third flaw would be Kendra, I don't know, honestly. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but that's a loaded question.
How is 3 things you have to work on? That's a hard question. You know what? Shout out to Zach Book. Zach Book said if you can't name 3 flaws,
Okay,
that
so
is
give
a
me
flaw.
that. I can't name 3 flaws. That's my third flaw.
That's the problem I think a lot of my audience has is you can run down 17 flaws your ex had or somebody you dealt with, but when it comes to 3 things and self-reflecting that you may have to work on, people can't do it. And it goes to show how much people are not
I think
self-reflecting.
I haven't had that conversation in such a long time. I haven't been dating. I haven't been exchanging. But it's true. It's true. On that level, I need to look back and be like, you know, if your question would have been like, where did you mess up in your last relationship? Maybe I would have given you more juice.
Go ahead. What did you mess up in your last relationship?
Change him, and I wanted to change him, and I couldn't accept like what you see is what you get, and I didn't take it for what it was. So that was my problem, to thinking I could change or I could, you know, control certain things about the person. That was definitely on me. Also, I was not paying attention to what he was telling me. I was not listening and to what he needed. I wasn't giving him what he needed from me, and I wasn't aware that I was not even capable of giving that to him. I wasn't the right person for him. I definitely not.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I think right now I'm more aware of like being a better listener to what that other person would want and need, and just be honest to him and myself, as in whether I'm capable of giving it or not, you know? So I think what I could bring is just be a good listener, a good cheerleader. I think I can bring that, especially for a brother. We don't give our brothers enough credit in this society, and that's what I want to do.
Okay. You want to stand by your man.
Girl.
Listen, you're a beautiful girl. I can tell you've been a beautiful girl all your life, and men have hit on you all your life. So that confidence exudes. I think confidence is really important too.
I need to find my flaws. I ain't sleeping. I'm gonna reflect back. I'm gonna get back my journal and reflect.
I think that, okay, I don't know if it's a flaw, but I think that, as I was saying, you're a beautiful girl. And I think that a certain type of guy has always probably tried to reach out to you or hit on you. But now you want something more serious. You want to build a family. So being beautiful just isn't going to be enough when it comes to building a family. And the guy that you described, which is 6 feet, black man, 200K, and you also want to be monogamous, which I understand. But this man is wanted by 1,000 women, right? There's a lot of women that want that man that you described. So that man has to decide if he wants to build a life with you or with someone who might be just as beautiful.
So Kendra,
but maybe
this is
doesn't.
The way I'll bring it then. If you are a man that wants to be loved, seen, and heard for who you are, truly, I'm here because I want to connect. I want to hear you. I want to listen to you. I want to cheer you. I want to support you. Because, yeah, you said it's very generic what I'm asking, but let's...
No. Wait, pause. You're not asking for a generic. You're asking for exceptional. You want an exceptional man. That's not generic. So real quick, I want to make sure we get that clear. What you, hold on. You did not ask for generic. You asked for exceptional. This man that you described is probably black man, maybe 1%.
If that black man wants,
you asked for 1% of men.
I'm the person for that. That's all I'm saying.
You're offering yourself a beautiful girl and also 3 children that he has to pay for.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see, Kendra. I'll definitely keep you posted. We'll see.
Listen, you're beautiful. So let me tell you something. You're beautiful. You always gonna have a man.
The situation I'm in it wasn't my choice, because when I got my twins, I was engaged with that person, and we were on our way to get married. Everything was fine. That my parents are still together. That's the background where I come from. So I always wanted to have that person, be married with that person, and I would have still been with that person today. Well, what happened is that one of my twins, he shook one of my kids. So, shaken baby syndrome. So when he almost killed one of the babies, I was like, I'm out. And from that point on, I became a single mom. That's not what I wanted, but this was my situation. So I focused on my kids for so many years, not really dating. That when I was ready to date, it's like, it's hard for a woman to date when you're single mom. It's hard. You get judged, you get mom shamed. Nobody wants a single mom, but look, sometimes circumstances happen that it's not your fault, and you end up being single. It's not because you're a single mother that you ain't good.
I don't think that
Society
either.
is
I
telling
think, I
us
mean, we're all here
society
because of others.
society is
Huh?
telling us otherwise.
Well, no, what I think what happens is this. This is why I was trying to tell you. I was just trying to speak. And these are the things that I've learned and what men have said. And also not even what men have said, men in the world. Like a lot of men that you guys describe are in my real life. And we have these, and I asked them because I want to give y'all the information, right? Because I'm like, okay, you fit these descriptions. Y'all are wealthy. Y'all, you don't have any kids. What do you desire? And sometimes, and this just happened recently, a guy told me he would not take care of another man's kids. He would not allow another man's kids to live in a castle that he built. And he would not let another man's legacy, and he's very
Yes.
wealthy. So I wanted to get the mindset because I want to be able to share with y'all, because I'm not even sure if you guys, that's why I ask always women when they describe that man, have you ever dated it? Do you know anybody that fits the description? Because if so, start talking to them. Have real life conversations with them, and then ask them,
Did you
what do
ask?
they
Did you
want,
ask that
and
man
how does it
why he
matter?
wouldn't?
Yeah, because he does not want another man's seed to benefit off of the legacy that he created. He
What's
wants his
your
own
point of
biological
view on
child
that?
to.
If I'm a widow,
Well, I'm not.
at age 22, I mean, it's not my
But
fault,
listen, but I
you
mean,
know?
but it's not your fault. You're right, and this is not about fault. This is not about blame. But just like how you have your strong feelings about dating a person with a 1 year old, he has his strong feelings, and you guys are both right to have your strong feelings. And if he did create a millionaire empire, he does have the right to decide
100,
who's going to
100.
benefit
It's
from it.
just that the fact that we are stigmatized. I mean, my daughter, I decided to have her years after. I mean, my twins are 9, she's 1. I finally took the leap of faith. I did, you know, because of my situation. But the thing is that we're stigmatized. It's, you know,
Let me ask you a question. Pause. I don't think it's stigmatized. Would you date a man that made
50,000.
$50,000?
It depends where I am in my life. Today, no, but younger, yes. It depends.
Okay, so that is your preference. So one would say you are stigmatizing a 50K man because he's not good enough for you to date. And and you would say, don't be offended by that. That's just not what I want to date. So you can't get offended if a guy says, I don't want to date that. Just like you have the right to look at a group that doesn't match you, he also has that same right
I
to
agree
say
with
this
you,
is not what I
Sandra.
desire. So it's not. So I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to say
I
you're being
just want
stigmatized.
man
You're just.
to, as much as the 50K man, I just want man or society to at least have the openness before they shut down. Because sometimes it's like, oh, she's a single mom. They're shutting down right away. It's like me. I mean, I said 200, but I'd be open to a 150. I can't just shut it down right away. I have to take a look at least. That's all I'm saying. Single moms are being shut down so quickly that you can bypass a wonderful jam. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but you also okay. But listen, I'm not gonna cry tears for you because you'll shut down a 50K man so quickly. So you're shutting down 50K men. You're shutting down men who don't make your salary requirement. So no, I'm not gonna shed tears for you because you
I
shut
do
down people
because we
too.
have standards, but I'm still gonna remain open.
Okay, so why can't a man have standards? So you can have standards and shut down a group of people because they don't make your salary requirement, but he can't have a standard to say, I don't want to raise another man's kid. You're not gonna get tears from me on
I
this one.
okay.
The problem is this is the flaw. This is the flaw. You're only looking at it from your point of view. And the things that you want to get sympathy for, you do the same, just
Maybe.
to a different group. Like you would shut down men who don't make your salary requirement. So why is that man not good enough? Why because he doesn't make 150K, he can't get a
I'm
second
not,
look from you.
no, I'm
Should
never
he
gonna
get
say he's
sympathy?
not good enough. He just doesn't fit what I want. But I'm never gonna talk down about the guy that makes 50K because next year maybe he'll
But
make
I don't
100.
think, but listen, I don't think that when I was sharing you the story of what the guy said, he was
Okay,
talking down on
okay.
a single mom. He was
Why
just
he's
explaining. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. First of all, let's just talk. To become a millionaire is not easy, right? It's not an easy thing. So you went through a lot to become this very successful person. You might have had nights where you'd had nothing to eat. You might have had a struggle. Who knows what you did, but you made it, right? So yes, you can decide who benefits from that. And if you want to decide, I only want my seed and my legacy to benefit from all this hard work, that is not
okay.
stigmatizing single moms.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going to say this too. I'm not, and I do want to end with this. I'm not saying you're not going to get what you desire. I mean, it's going to be difficult. There's not a lot of men. You very well may manifest the guy that you described. So it's not that it's
Definitely.
challenging, and
Definitely.
some will
I'm
say
aware
it's
it's very
impossible.
challenging.
But listen,
I
I
love
love
you
you,
too, Kendra.
and I
I'm
do love
super
single,
sad.
and and I really appreciate you being willing to have this conversation because I think enlightening. I think we're starting to have a lot of enlightening conversations on this
Decided to have my
platform more,
daughter,
which I
I
love.
knew
But
that I was adding a strike to myself. But that's on me because I'm like, damn, I already have two now. I'm gonna have a third one, and I got it with a sperm donor, so I'm well aware. But you know, I still decided to have her, so I'm team kids, and we'll see what happens. But I'm not gonna settle, girl. Mm-mm.
and what does settling mean to
Not go
you?
for what I think I want and what I think like I'm worth. You know, sometimes patience. I'm
And what are you
worth
worth?
love, respect, compassion. Beyond the 200, there's mainly the
It
human.
doesn't
You know,
say okay. Right. Well, the attributes that you described were very good. I like those adjectives. But someone can love you, be compassionate, and be there for you, and not
yes,
make
he
one
could.
hundred and
We'll
fifty
see.
thousand
We
dollars.
might fall in love. I'll call you if that happens.
I love it. All right, let's do it. For the guy that's interested, how can he
Add
reach
me on
out to
my
you, baby girl?
IG, Daphne Sannon, hashtag, not hashtag, underscore, sorry, broker. Just add me on IG. And if you need a mortgage in Canada, I'm here.
Daphne, you're beautiful.
All
Keep me
right.
posted how
Thank
it
you.
goes.
I love you, Kendra. I can't believe this is happening,
I
girl.
love you more, sweetheart. I love you more. I love you more. Yeah, I want to say this. I really want you guys to start talking to the man that you described. Because she asked me my opinion, but I mean, this is, and I literally have been having these conversations. I just had this one not too long ago with a guy, and I was just like, and he said, no, I work this hard. I have all these benefits. When I pass away, this legacy is going to go to my children, not another man's kids. And I was like, okay, I'm understanding. But that's just one. That's just one guy. You don't represent all of them. I don't think anybody represents everyone. But she described the most popular man in the show. 6 feet, 200K. She lowered it to 150. No young kids, and five.